The next thing, this woman called me out. People in church that day, they were over 100 people. This woman started turning me. At the point, I just stiffed my body. The next thing this woman said is, "Don't you want to be delivered?" Eh? Hey, God of mercy. They took things from the book and printed it behind the paper. I could not show my mother that kind of thing. No. Eh? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You can already see the title, 10 random things or facts you probably do not know about me, things that have happened to me. This video should be interesting because I have a lot of gist. I was supposed to be doing my makeup while doing this video, but I do not know how to talk and do my makeup or those kind of videos. I try sometimes, but it's always a struggle and I'm not about to struggle. Even when I watch people that are not professionals yet do story time while doing their makeup or while doing something, is always very, very annoying, because it's either they will just keep quiet and just start focusing on the makeup, or either they just forget that doing the makeup and start focusing on the gist. I find that very, very, very annoying. I'm a very impatient person and I don't like to do things that will make people feel the way I feel when I watch other people do it. Oh, and in this video I'm going to try as much as possible to look here and not here. I noticed all my videos I'm always looking here, like I'm always looking at myself, because a girl got to admire herself. Don't play. I've started looking here now. I've started discarding. Guys, welcome to my channel. Some people do not. They always keep subscribing. There was somebody that legit always watch my video, but the day I saw a notification that this person subscribed to my channel, I'm like, hello, what's going on here, baby? Don't be like that. Check now and subscribe. Like this video, drop a comment. Please drop a comment. Just be clicking all the time and be replying. Let's just be gisting. And also do well to share this video and just sit back and enjoy this video. Okay, you're going to ignore my nails. The first one, when I was in primary 4, oh god, when I was in primary 4, I got suspended for 2 weeks for something I did not do. Anytime I think about it, I'm like, fuck it. It's so painful. No, when I was growing up, I just found out that I was really, really defensive. Just because when I was in primary 4, I could not speak for myself. I could not make everyone believe that I did not actually do this thing. And I was being punished for something I did not do. Also, I was being punished for my busybody. I was a little this, but my friends tell me that, oh, something happened to them, they just left it. I'm like, you just left what? And I would just carry the whole matter on my head. I want them to go and fight back, and I'm ready to follow them and things like that. So let me give you the gist. So there were about were they three girls? I don't know, I can't remember. Two girls or four, I don't know. I noticed that they have this notebook with them every time, and they're always hiding it from people. You will see them always writing something, and then they will hide it. They're protecting it. They're always walking around with it. And of course, people are in the class. They want to know what is going on. What is in the book? What is in the book? Obviously, now they're not telling or showing anybody because it's their gang, whatever. So I remember that day we went to the computer lab or fine arts gallery, something like that. We all left. I took excuse that, oh, I wanted to use the toilet, and I searched their bag as the busybody that I was. I found the book. I think that was the last subject for the day, so I was not able to report that day. So I actually took this book home to relax and feed my eyes. So what they were doing actually is flames. I don't know if you guys know flames. FLAMES. F is for friends, L is for lover, A is for admirers, M was. Sure that was the first time I was seeing something like that. I had never seen something like that before. M is for marriage, E is for engaged, and S is for sex. So now what they will do is to write a male's name over a female's name, cancel ones that have the same letter, and then how they will calculate it. And if it's 3 letters or something, I don't know, then they will count FLA admirers, and they will write equal to admirers. You guys, it was a 20 leaves book, and trust me, it was filled with all of these things I just mentioned. And they even went as far as doing teachers, which was a very bold thing to do, because I mean primary 4 already gossiping about teachers and doing things like that. It was something else. When I said I was actually surprised. So the next day I reported, and they said who was behind. I called their names. They denied that they wrote some there. I think the teachers one, I don't know. And they were like, they don't know I took the book home. And I was like, I took this book to come and report. I don't have any business with these things. Nobody was believing me. It was so serious. They took us to the administrator's office, and I kept on saying that I didn't do anything. I didn't mind. I was already on my knees with them, like serving punishment already. So they were like, okay, who is your close friend in school, your class, or whatever? I called my rubbish best friend. She said she does not know that me. I have plenty handwritings, so she can't tell if anyone is my handwriting there. And I'm like, what? See where busybody don't land me. That was it though. We even wrote a letter to give our parents. They took things from the book and printed it behind the paper to show our parents examples of what we're doing. I could not show my mother that kind of thing. No. Because even me, when I was going through that book, I was so surprised. How do people come up with these things? So what would my mother not think if she sees that kind of thing? I remember holding that letter and I went back home. I was crying. I said, Mommy. Every time I remember that thing, I'm like, if I slap. So what is it? I tried to explain everything with my mouth, but I never showed her that letter. I tore it and I flung it somewhere. Since then, if you say I did this when I did not do it, or if you misbehave in my front and I catch you, you go hear from me. Next one, when I was younger, when I was a kid, stroke teenager, I used to faint a lot. I'll just stand, I'll just faint. This one is taking me to the third point now. I'm so scared of injection. Anything that will just pass through my skin. There's a phobia they call it. I forgot the name. I just saw it recently on TikTok. Anything, see, I'm even scared of childbirth. I know that one is another phobia on its own. I have zero tolerance when it comes to pain. I cannot bear pain for anything in this life. So injection, childbirth, operation, all those things scared the living the light out of me. When I was small, there's this immunization thing that they used to do in schools and church. In church that time they said, if you know they've given you in school, come this way. If not, you've not taken, come this way. It was injection. I went this way, knowing fully well that these people they've never come to our school before. We're checking the marker on our hands. And I was at the back. At the point they were getting too much. They were just like, yeah, people should go and sit down, people should go and sit down. My mother now came home. Papa, papa, why is a fee? I'm not giving a fee. But like, if I have taken in school, they say, no, she's not taking in school. Oh. She got to my turn, they just put her the injection or needle or syringe. I don't know whatever they call it. I just saw it, I just fainted. Even the second time that we're supposed to take injection in church, I fainted. I was always fainting. I can't remember anything as to why I was fainting, but I just remember those two injection incidents. And then one day in school, I fainted. These people legit carried me like this to my mother. They did not even try to resuscitate me back because this is my house and this is the school. We legit just used to cross and go to school, cross and come back home. I mean, if you sprinkle water on me, I'll just come back sharp, sharp. That's why all my life I've not even been admitted in the hospital. There is always a minor thing. The one that I don't even know. Serious one that happened. This was in GS3. I had just finished writing my junior WAEC. My mom said I should follow her to the market. So she will buy some things, then I'll bring it back home. Then she will continue our waka from there. And so we enter inside markets. The next thing I was dizzy. The next thing I was falling to the floor. It was so bad. It was so bad that I put on my body. Hi, Jesus, oh God, I can't believe I just said that. I just saw it like, okay, I was feeling dizzy and I fainted, but now I'm okay. And then weeks later, I felt ill, right? I was sick of malaria, just normal malaria. I was recovering, so I just finished taking my drugs and everything. Next thing, no, I should have even known because my mother doesn't like us following her anywhere. She told me I should dress, I was going out. I was like, what of the other people in the house? She said no, that we are going to her shop, that she just follow her. Top. I remember what I wore that day. I wore one black shirt with one red skirt. I shan't just knew that the journey was getting so long. Next thing, I saw myself in Borokiri. See Borokiri? That town area inside. And then this our family pastor. When he's just so rest in peace. I better be making lavo. God forgive me, oh, but me and my siblings, we know the gist. We know what we used to gist about it, but me, I cannot say it here before people say I'm talking about man of God like this. So I just found that is this man's church my mother took me to. On top, say I faint and I shit for body. On top, say I faint. Small faint, say I don't dey faint since when I small. So we got there and I was burning my face like, and now I was very, very angry because I'm not feeling fine. You're bringing me to this church, but no wahala. When we got there, they were doing praise and worship session. As per I was not feeling fine, no, I still stand up. I still stood up, you guys. I stood up and I was like, mom even told me I should sit down because I'm not feeling fine. But I was like, no, no, no. Me, I know why I said no because they quick catch person. That pastor and his wife. I was still there. Oh, see me that they told to sit down, but I said let me still stand and be clapping. The next thing, it's not like it was a worship session that the spirit was moving and people had started speaking in tongues. Praise session. And this pastor had not come. It was his wife. This woman called me out. People in church that day, they were over 100 people. She calls me out. The next thing, this woman started turning me. Started turning me. Said, I'm not feeling fine. This man was turning me. Was turning me. At the point, I just stiffed my body. The next thing this man said is, don't you want to be delivered? Eh? Hey, God of mercy. Top say I faint. I stood there and was so angry. I was so angry. And when she said I was not cooperating anymore, she gave me one chair to sit down there. I just sat down there. Anybody that come in the church, they would drop mango, be watermelon, pear water, different food. They were just dropping it. They will drop and do like this and go and sit down. So which one concern me? After the whole service, I can't even remember what happened in the service, to be honest. What happened? Okay, they did anointing service. The man, the pastor finally came, did anointing service. He didn't even talk to me. Hey, in the process of turning me, that was when he even came. He didn't even talk to me. Oh. He just did normal anointing and went to sit down. So after church, the fruit and water and everything that people were bringing, they blessed it and they said everybody should take it. After taking it, if you feel like urinating, urinate. If you feel like eating toilet, use toilet. If you feel like vomiting, just vomit. Is the whatever that's leaving your body talk. Got to me, I told them I'm not taking this thing. My mother kuku know say I stubborn. She kuku know say she born stubborn person. That's what's bringing me to the fourth point. Is that the fourth point? Yeah, the fourth point, which is I was very stubborn as a child. I was so stubborn. Growing up, I had a mark. See this mark on my hand, sef. Not this one. This one is birthmark. This mark. One of my wicked teacher gave me because he told me to kneel down. I knelt down in front of this man. I was eyeing him like this. Serious eye. Oh. I was in SS1 then. Guys, thinking about this, I'm like, was I possessed? I was so stubborn. This man flogged me here, for the scar to still be here. That wound was deep. Blood used to gush out anytime I have my back. It was so bad. Back to the third point I was in. I be what safe. I don't even know at this point, but let me just be talking. I told them me, I'm not taking it too. I'm not taking it. My mom left me. They just laughed about it, whatever. Duh. After church, people were rushing to go and see this man in his office. What are they rushing to go and see him for? I do not know. Mom said follow. Say we could go see pastor. Who am I? Should be the brought me here. No wow. When he was at home, next to say, if not for school, he would have loved me to come and spend 1 week. Hey God. If I take Papa that pastor, let me just control myself. That he would have wanted me to come and stay 1 week in his house. Huh. Growing up, I never went to anybody's house for holiday. Never. We didn't even used to go and visit people like that. So you saying I should come and stay in your house in 1 week. Huh. The next thing he said, it was not me that was in my body that time, it was the spirit. Jesus. I don't even know if my mom told them before we came that I had fainted and they said they should bring me. I don't know. But that's the experience. Very annoying. Very annoying. Since that time, no person tell me, oh, I refuse to faint. It's not until now, if I want to faint, because I know that if they put me, see, I can say if I want to faint, I say I me they control them. If I feel like fainting, I'll get water and always sprinkle on my face. My friends used to make fun. Reading my underbra, they always make fun of me. Like, what is that? Is that one faint? You just sprinkle water and you come back to life. Do you want me to die? I don't know. Notice that anytime I just come, I'll just wash my face and look for where to lie down. Before you know, I've gotten myself. I do not know what it is. I really want to know. But because of my fear of me, when I came back from camp in January, in February, my mom legit took me to the hospital so that they can run tests on me to know why I was always, because in camp I also fainted, to know why I was always fainting. You guys, if you see the drama that day, we stayed there for like 2 hours. My mother was angry. She was so mad at me. I could not take, no matter how I tried, I could not just take it. She called my father. If you don't want to take injection, if you don't want to take this, if you don't want to take this, I'm like, what do you want me to do? I cannot. Do you want me to kill myself? Jesus.